So today I'm going to be working on picking out our house plants and succulents for a 2-day craft show that we have this weekend. So I thought I would just bring you along just in case you wanted to see what I'm doing today and my process of it. So there are 4 different things that we're going to pick out today. First is house plants in a bigger size pot, like this size pot. So we're going to pick out 50 of this size pot. Then we're going to pick out house plants in a smaller little pot, and then we're going to pick out cement pot succulents and succulent little like ceramic different ones containers. I just swept out a little area over here where I'm going to set them all, and we'll see if we can get a good variety. So after I pick them all out, then I go back through and clean them up, like any ones that are, you know, brown or whatever. I clean them up and make sure they're looking good. I wipe the pot all down and water them and all that. So, but step 1 is I got to figure out which plants we're going to bring before I start watering and cleaning them. On this table right here, this area, there's 24 house plants that are in this size that we brought to the farmer's market last weekend. It was our last week at the farmer's market for the season. So what I think I'm going to do is grab all 24 and go put them in a line over there and kind of organize them so I know, you know, how many of each one that we have, and then go from there with grabbing other ones. So I just moved them over. I'm going to do 5 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of 10, and that will give us 50. Now I'm going to go through all of these ones on the floor, and then over here go through all those and figure out, there's more up here in the back here, and figure out which ones look the best. I've seen a couple up there too. I'm going to pull down and see. So that's what I'm going to do next, is get the best 50 looking houseplants that we have. This was kind of a nice one. It's got a little bit of trailing, but still nice and full on the top. So I might like go through and eliminate some that I don't care for as much. So it's just kind of like eliminating and adding to until we get like the best one and a good assortment of everything. These don't look too bad. They're nice and full. Found some really nice parlor palm and some variegated, I think it's pothos. It just needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Found some really big bird's nest fern. So I don't know if they're maybe a little too big, but I thought they were kind of cool. So I'm gonna put those in our group. And I got over there already 2 variegated ivies. So I could add one more because they're nice and full on the top and they're looking good. So I'm gonna grab another one of that. And then I also found some umbrella. They're kind of tall, so I don't know if I should grab them or not. Maybe, oh shoot. Maybe I'm doing too many at a time. I think I'll just stick with 5. Okay, these umbrella are a little tall, but I mean, they're nice looking plants. They're nice and green, so I'm gonna go add these to our area. I found some nice arrowhead right here, so I thought I would grab maybe a couple different ones of this. There's gray and white pot ones, so maybe I'll grab, I think I already have on the same variety over there, so let's just grab 2 of this one, and then I think I have, oh, I already have 2 over there of the red too, so we'll get these different color pots. I'll go put them over there quick. Well, I only can pick out 8 more. So I'm thinking I'm just going to try to get the ones that I haven't gotten yet. So I'm definitely going to get this one. Maybe the best, fullest looking ones of these, and then I'll clean up the leaves a little bit, which is, I think it's strawberry peperomia. These smell good. These calathea rattlesnakes. I'm going to actually get, I think, 3 of these. I'm going to go on the other side. I got these. I'm gonna set them down quick. So there's 5 rows of 10. So that's what I kind of picked out. I gotta water and clean them all still, so they're not looking the best yet. I'm gonna make sure they are all in really good shape, no brown, no dead on them. So we got that picked out. Now we'll go on to the next one. So with these ones, we only have 6, not even 6 trays of that size. It's a 4-inch on the top across. So I didn't really have a certain amount in mind with these because all I want to do is just pick out the best ones, the best variety, and however many trays that is, then that's what it is. It'd be nice if I could get 4 trays, like full trays of 12 out of these, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up because it's almost December and there's not very much sunshine and it's colder and there's not very much selection. This is what we have left of plants for this season from the market. So that pilea looks great, nice and full at the top. I'm gonna put that in, and then I'm gonna get more pilea so I can keep them organized. I think we should bring all the pilea, which is 4 of them. So this is the tray I'm working on right here. I'm working on filling it. I got 3 in there so far, 4 pilea. Then this is a nice one. Let's grab these begonias. Oh, that has a little neon pothos in it. That looks great. I'm happy with that. We'll put that in our tray. There's another one over here too. So we'll put that one in our tray. I think that's all the begonias. All right, next variety. Let's go after these little guys. They're kind of cute. People love these for propagating. So it looks like we have 3 of them, and I think they all look fine. Oh, this one. Remember we, what's it called? Did those ones? Grab those. There's only 2 of them. And then I think there's only 1 philodendron left, so we gotta grab that. All right, cool. We already made 1 tray, so we'll bring that tray. These look pretty good, and there's only a couple left, so we'll get those. Those are looking pretty good. Arrowhead's looking okay. Put that, it's a red one. Here's another red one. I think these will look good once I clean them up a little bit, different varieties. I'm gonna go after the inch plant. Let's do this like greenish looking one first. And there is more over there, but I think these are fine. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll grab, let's get the purplish one. 1. Oh, we're already at a tray. Cool, we got two trays filled now. Because that's okay, it's different. I don't know, I'm on the fence about that one. I'll try to clean it up, see what happens. So I just need, I guess that one's not too bad. There's only 1 of it, I'll grab it. Okay, all right, we have our 3 trays right here. 1, 2, 3, probably can't see them. I'll probably put them up on the table when I go to clean them, but all right, that's cool. All right, on to the next. There wasn't many succulents to pick from. I wanted to do 6 trays, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is all I had to pick from. Those 2, not even 2 trays there. So I just went ahead and kind of like eliminated the ones that I didn't want, that I think are like not gonna work. You know, I planted that too big and it's too shallow, you know, just things like that. This, I mean, there's something on it. It's a nice looking plant. It's a great jade, but I mean, as soon as I set that on the table, same thing with this one. It's not gonna work. So there's just some that look fine still. I just can't bring them. They're too big. Look at this guy. This is crazy. Look at that. That one just took over the whole pot. There's a little blue one in there, and then there's that donkey tail fern, or donkey's tail succulent, but that big one just took over the whole thing. I can't bring that. It'll just tip right over on the table when I get there. You know, so some of them are just overgrown, and I'm not gonna use those. So this is what we came up with our 6 trays of succulents for the craft show. I gotta clean them up still and water them. Now all I have to do is pick out our cement pot succulents, these ones. So I have 13 right here that we brought to the farmer's market last week that didn't sell. And then over there are the rest of them. So I'm just gonna quick go grab all the rest of them and bring them over here in the same area so it's easier for me to water and to clean them. All right, I got everything picked out, and I wanted to bring 30 cement pots, and I counted, and guess how many there is? 30. So that was kind of cool. So this time of season, in end of November, they don't need a lot of water, so I'm being very careful on my watering for all the plants, not just succulents, but even more for succulents, because they don't like a lot of water. So I'm just kind of dripping a little bit on them. We'll do really careful again on these. Not much. Alright, we got everything picked out. So next I'm gonna go in the house and get a bucket of warm water and a washcloth and a dry towel and start cleaning all the plants and the pots up that we picked out. I got my bucket of warm water in a wash rag. Then what I do is I lay my towel on my lap and all of 50 of our plants are on this side of me. Go and look. I start here, my first row like this, and I look for anything that I don't like, that doesn't look good, and either trim or pick it off. I take my washcloth, I wash the pot really good, because we hang them in macrames, so we don't want them all dirty, when we put them in macrame. Then I dry it, and I put it on the other side of me. So I just keep doing this. It takes a little while, but I don't mind. It's kind of relaxing, I guess. I get to sit down now and kind of just take my time with each one. Another reason why I have to clean them here is because the craft show is inside, and you don't really have it. You can't like clean up a plant that's like dirt and stuff inside, like the expo center. Like at the market, I actually clean them at the market when I get there in the morning, and because it's outside, and then I can just sweep it, after I'm done cleaning it. But at the craft show, you can't really do that. I kind of, when we're going inside to a craft show, I have to clean them before we go. So, okay. Well, I think I might put this on a time lapse so you don't have to sit here and watch me clean all these. It usually takes me, I think I can do it in about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. So, okay. Well, I got 12 done so far, so that's not bad. some of them take longer to clean than others. Like some of them aren't that hard to clean and not much to do on them, and then others take a long time. So it just depends on what plant you're doing. I'm doing prayer plant right now, which looks like this. It's got a really cool pink vein on it, and then like a pink underleaf, and I'm just pulling off all the past blooms. It blooms like a light purple, so I'm just pulling off all the past blooms off of it, and then if anything has like a brown spot on it, then I'll just trim that one off. So that's kind of how I do the prayer plants. I just look for past blooms or any brown spots on a leaf, and I just trim them off. I really enjoy cleaning the house plants like this because it gives me a chance to really inspect them and to learn like about them. I feel like when I do this and like really am looking at each one, I get a better like relationship with them, and just know like how they grow, where they bloom, what their leaves feel like, what, you know, like their habit. They're easy to poke off or, you know, pinch off, or no, they're hard and they need a scissors, you know. So it's just kind of fun to get to know each plant, like, and do this and like really inspect it, you know. So I don't mind doing it at all. I kind of enjoy it. It's kind of relaxing. And I wipe the pot up real nice so there's no dirt on the pot when we hang it in the macrame, and then that's what it looks like, all cleaned up, no past blooms on it. So I'll keep doing that with the rest of the prayer plants. So that's what they look like after I got them all cleaned up and watered. I accidentally watered wrong, and my husband said I had to put a fan on them, so I just got done running the fan on them to dry them out, so we didn't have any problems with the leaves being all wet tomorrow when we pack them up. But I think they look a little bit better now that I got them all nice and clean and no like brown and stuff in the dirt, or in the pots. I got done doing those big houseplant ones, you know, and by that time it was time to make dinner. So I had to go make dinner, and now it's after dinner, and I had to change my pants because the other ones got my pants really wet and I was freezing. So I went in, changed my pants, made everybody something to eat, and now I am back out here after dinner and trying to get as much done as I can before it gets dark. It's like 5:15 I think right now, and I think sunset is like 5:23. So we got like 10 or 15 minutes until it might get dark on us. So we'll see how much we can get done. I thought in my fantasy head, I thought I was gonna get all of it done today, like clean up everything today, and I'm not even through the house plants, and I'm not even on to the succulents yet. I know I'm not gonna have time to finish it all, so I think I'll just do the succulents tomorrow. I still have some time tomorrow to finish, so I'm not too worried about it. Alright, I'm on to the last tray here. I only got a couple more trays, or a couple more plants left to do, and then I'm gonna call it for tonight because I'm starting to feel like I can't see very good. Like it's a weird light, you know, like it's getting darker, and I think it's like gonna affect how good I clean them. So I only got one more, and then I'm gonna be done for tonight. I will see you tomorrow, and we will finish up with our succulents, getting them all cleaned, and then I can I should do a video on us loading the truck if you want to see that. Oh my gosh, maybe I will. And a craft show. I guess I could do a video of us at the craft show too. Maybe I'll do that too if I can figure it out how to set my camera up while I'm trying to unload and everything. But all right, see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is the next day and it's like 9:30 a.m. and this is Friday, the day that we are loading up and setting up at the craft show. So yesterday I did the house plants, but I didn't finish the succulents. I kind of ran out of time. So I'm just gonna quick go through each one of these succulents and just make sure it's looking good, no dead, in the pots, pull off any brown or stuff, and then kind of wipe it off with my towel and set it back in the tray. See, I don't know if you can tell, but there's like a little brownish past bloomed one. So anything like that, like little past bloom ones, I just kind of go in there and go all the way around them, make sure they're looking good, the plants, and then once I get the plants all looking good, then I just wipe it all down real nice with my towel. Just make sure there's no dirt on it when we set it on the table inside at the expo center. I got them all cleaned up. This is what they look like all cleaned up. So I think they look a little bit better, just the pot's a little bit cleaner, and I pulled off any brown, dead, past bloom stuff. So I just got to do the cement pots, and then I am officially ready to, I'm gonna price stick everything and put some trays in there that if they get a tray. This is our last batch to clean the cement pots. So I just kind of start by kind of wiping all the dirt off around the pots, and then I kind of go through and try to clean off the dirt around the sides of the rim, and then I just look for anything that might have a little past bloom or past bloom leaves, like that little leaf in there. So that one looks pretty good. Set it aside. These tend to go the fastest for me out of all the ones I clean, so I kind of save them for last because they're the easiest. So then it's just kind of like, okay, I'm almost done, and it's not going to be too bad because they're not hard to clean. Ah, the best feeling in the world. I got everything picked out, watered, and cleaned. We are all ready to load. So this is what they look like all cleaned up. I tried to pick off all the dead or past blooms and clean the pot up too, so it wasn't all dirty on the bottom when we set it on the table at the craft show. All right, that's a wrap. We did it. So thank you very much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it and just seeing my process of picking plants out and watering them and cleaning them for when we do our craft shows. I hope you're having a great day, and thank you very much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it. I really appreciate it. And all right, well, I'll see you next time. Thank you very much. All right, bye.